Hey, what's up, guys? It's Casey here with the Strike Ninja profile. This is just my take on it, of course. There is no set way of building Strike Ninja. There's so many different variants, but the best way to describe how I like to play this deck is tempo. If you're not familiar with that kind of phrasing in today's meta, it would be kind of like a momentum swing. So there's going to be a lot of cards in here that do dual purposes or more. Stuff like enemy controller has two effects. It can be defensive, it can be offensive. Those type of cards are all what my build is about. I'm a very aggressive player, but I like to kind of like have blowout moves. So that's what I'm about, especially in GOAT format. I like to hold as much as I can and then go in one turn. So anyway, Strike Ninja fits me perfectly, at least this build, because it gives you a little bit of a he kind of reminds me of like nowadays, well, I guess not even nowadays, Plant format Reborn Tengu. That's what he feels like in this format. It's a slower format. It's easier to get stuff into the graveyard, but yeah. Anyway, he faces out. He gets banished by banishing 2 dark monsters in your graveyard. So and then he comes back on the standby or in phase. Yeah, in phase. Sorry. So yeah, really good card. To go with him, I play 3 DD Scout Plane. This is too much in any normal build, but in mine, you'll see what I'm doing. I'm gonna go all over the place in this deck profile, but let me move that over there. So what's really cool is during, I think, the end phase again or the standby phase. Well, I thought one of these is standby phase. Nope. It's been a while. Sorry, guys. Anyway, so during the end phase, if this card's in your banished area, you get to summon it. It's just that simple. Summon an attack position, unfortunately. It only has 800 attack, but you'll see why that's relevant. I play a Spirit Reaper. I've already said too much. I'm going to move on to a different part of my deck. So I play Pot of Greed, Graceful, Delinquent, Snatch Steal, Premature Burial, Heavy Storm, 2 Noblemen of Crossout, 3 Enemy Controller, 2 Reinforcements of the Army. I felt like all of this is pretty standard-ish. I guess I'll talk about this. This matters because of this card. So it's a nice way to get him back in the graveyard for Strike Ninja. It's great on defense. But yeah, like the tributing effect to take your opponent's monster is fantastic. So yeah, anyway, and then of course double reinforcements of the army. They are your 4th and 5th Strike Ninja. Then this is why I had to go to the spells. Triple Reasoning, Triple Monster Gate. I swear I don't play this in every deck. I really like it in this build because so the little guy, when he comes back, you can definitely tribute it off, find a big card, go in, and I'm playing all different, like Strike Ninja is my only 4, and then I have a couple different levels, which now I'll jump back into the monsters right after this. So what's insane is I play a bit of monsters for this build, and the reason why I'm doing that is so that I'm not milling too much, if that makes any sense. So I want to mill sometimes, but not all the time. Older viewers will understand that joke. Shoutouts to Farfa. He's awesome. Hilarious. Anyway. So yeah. There's that. And then triple Dimension Fusion to bring back your stuff. Yes, this clashes with Nobleman of Crossout. My best advice is to hold Nobleman of Crossout if you're going to make this play that turn. And now let's go back to the monsters. So that's why I play 1 Spirit Reaper, because it's a 3. they're never calling 3, and it can get summoned in defense and wall up for me. I'm playing a 5 in Mephist. This is kind of like Spirit Reaper. Whenever it hits directly, it rips a card from your opponent's hand. It's kind of it's 100 attack, weak, or Air Knight Parashith. It does have the piercing, so it's nice against goats, and yeah, just the hand control aspect of it. And then I play 1/6, being Jinzo. I don't have a lot of traps in here. I only play 6. So yeah, Jinzo kind of fit in. Yeah, you could play Blowback Dragon. He's kind of underutilized though. So, but yeah, that's a cool card. And then I'm playing this thing. So it's a normal summon because you can go down to 14. So it's a normal summon if you need to Monster Gate. It's a dark, so you can banish it for Strike Ninja. And you can, when you bring it back, it's a 28 beat stick. And it's a level 7. So it's really, really good for Reasoning Gate. I guess that's what this is. It's Reasoning Gate, but with Strike Ninja. So it's a really interesting build. Of course, because we're playing Reasoning Gate, we play the Dark Magician of Chaos. This card's actually kind of cool. So I play 2 Invader of Darkness. If Jinzo's on board and you summon this, they can't even Book of Moon you anymore. So whatever damage you have, they can't scapegoat, they can't do anything. This is no quick plays. So it's really cool. And then we'll go back into the traps. So 3 return. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. You don't play it in Reasoning Gate because, well, you're trying to kill them in 1 turn. Again, my deck is kind of just a tempo thing. So I kind of play the game with them a little bit, and then in 1 big push, I can take them out. That's the idea with this. And because I'm afraid of Reasoning Gate, and I really couldn't just put myself on another, like any real traps, just because they'd be one-ofs, like Mirror Force, Torrential. I didn't want to rely on a one-of. Playing Threatening Roar, when you know you have a bunch of stuff coming back, it's pretty cool. You can just shut them off for a turn and not have to worry about it. So anyway, kind of like how I did with the FTK, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown, or a quick little test hand. Ugh. And we'll see what we get. Got a return, Heavy Storm, Dimension Fusion, Monster Gate, Reinforcements of the Army, and Dimension Fusion. Okay, so this hand is very quick. You have to kill them. So going second, this hand would be very good, but going first, it's a little risky. We're still going to do the Reinforcements play because it's pretty much the only thing we got. We're going to normal summon the Strike Ninja, and then we're going to play the Monster Gate. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting I have to put it upside down for you. So we'll tribute him off. Trying to give a good shuffle here. And we had a Fusilier. Okay. Not the best thing in the world. You could set this as a bluff and pass it the turn. If it's regular GOAT format stuff, the only time you get blown out here is if it was Reasoning Gate you're facing. A 28 beat sticks, nothing to be upset about in GOAT format. So most likely we'll see another turn. Hey, we drew a Reinforcements. So we'll grab another Strike Ninja. You do want to press on first. So you go to attack first without summoning this because of stuff like Sakuretsu Armor, Mirror Force, that kind of stuff. You want it to be gone now. So like, let's say if it gets destroyed, now you can summon the Strike Ninja and you can be reactive. So you want to go ahead and set your return and pass play. So it'll come back to them. If they go to do anything to this Strike Ninja, you just go ahead and banish these. The reason why we set the return is in case they were going to game shot you somehow without heavy, I guess. You could just flip this and bring them back, and they're not killing you anymore. Yeah, you took half your life and lost all your Strike Ninja, but it is what it is. If they don't, then you have a really cool play next turn. So it comes back on the end phase, you draw, you got your enemy controller. This is really sweet. So I would go ahead and activate the Heavy Storm. They don't have the Solemn. Sorry, I'll put it over here. They don't have the Solemn or anything like that. You're going to go ahead and chain your Return from a Different Dimension, summoning these two back. And then, sorry, making sure I have everything settled there. And then whatever they attempted to like attack you with, you can enemy controller and just take it. So you want to attribute the one that was brought back with Return, because this guy is going to go back during the end phase unless you game shot them there. If you don't have game, it's probably not wise to just do that, because you're paying half your life points for no reason. The next thing I would suggest, if you didn't have game, so this was set, and then we had Heavy Storm and enemy controller in hand. So I would suggest just playing the Dimension Fusion that was set. So you pay your 2,000 life points and you bring these guys back. Unless they have a huge banish pile for some reason, this is the correct play in my opinion, because now if you need to, you can tribute off one of them, steal the monster, do a ton of damage anyway. You hold your heavy for the return, and yeah, it just really depends on what they can out. So like again, if they have the Sakuretsu, they're probably going to stop at 28 versus a 17, unless they. That's the beauty of Strike Ninja, right? So they want to stop the 28, but if they do, then it makes this live. If they don't, they're smart. They're going to kill this, which now is basically putting you on having to have a way to kill them next turn. You draw this. It is what it is. Anyway, I wanted to do one more hand because we didn't draw into the level 2 guy. I just wanted to show the interaction real quick, and then I will be done. So let's try that again. Okay, there's my 6-card hand. Still really good. Go ahead and do the Reinforcements of the Army play. I mean, it's just basic stuff that we're going to do. We're going to just normal summon and set an enemy controller and pass the turn. Any tempo, you can stop them usually with Econ, and then you have Snatch Steal Jinzo, so that's really good. Let's see if we can't draw a power spell. Well, I mean, not the one I wanted, but it is what it is. You can Snatch Steal and then Tribute for Jinzo, attack over stuff, pass. Let's just say these die, right? So if they die, this is what I wanted to point out. You can normal summon this and then just blink. That's what I call it, blinking, whatever. You banish them over here, and then you pay 2,000 to bring them back. Yeah, and then you can enemy controller away and attack for probably game. So yeah, I'm showing you guys the aggression part of this. Here, I will stack my hand a little bit. So my favorite thing is to like have 2 of the worst cards and then have like Graceful. And then of course, since I'm cheating anyway, I'm going to have Strike Ninja. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this. I can just go ahead and just handpick my whole entire thing, right? So just kind of show you a little bit of everything here. If you can get into like all of this, which I mean 3 of 3 of 3 of 2 of 3 of 3 of 1 of, so it's like if you drew Graceful with this kind of hand. I'm not saying this is one giant specific hand combo. It's not like that. I was just trying to do a thing where I'm not even going to draw the cards because we don't need to. You're going to discard these 2, and then you're going to Strike Ninja. So the point of this is that obviously we're going to set the torrential, or I don't know why I said torrential, Return from the Dimension. So if you had to be aggressive, so like if you were going second, you could use this to blink out, do that, Dimension Fuse, bring these back, swing in. If not, you have a more passive play. You want to go ahead and blink out on your opponent's turn. And then if they're going to game shot you or whatever, you have the return, so you're not dead. And then during the end phase, both of these come back. Now, the reason why that mattered is because we had the Monster Gate, and that's what I was trying to show you. So you draw Nobleman. We have this, so we're not going to want to do that right now. If they have a monster set, we're just going to Monster Gate. And the reason why I like this is because if they call right, now he's alive. If they call wrong, that's fine too. You get a big summon. So, I mean, seeing all this, they might call 8. As a Spirit Reaper, they were never calling 3. Let's be real. They were never calling 3. So there's a couple different things. If Strike Ninja is enough to threaten them, you just go ahead and push, and then try and get in with Spirit Reaper. You could play the Nobleman if that was necessary. You could play the return or Dimension Fusion first, and then Nobleman, and then try and win off of return the following situation. But yeah, the deck is very situation based, but it can steal games really quickly. I wish I could show you a better example. It's better if you play Monarchs for this little thing to have like an extreme purpose. But I just love with like reasoning. He's level 2. They're never gonna call level 2, and so like he's tribute fodder. He's tribute fodder for enemy controller, tribute fodder for Monster Gate, and these two just really go hand in hand. So anyway, this is the Strike Ninja profile. I've rambled on long enough. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to see the Monarch, put down below Strike Ninja Monarch, whatever, some sort of combination. I'll know what you mean. And I really appreciate the comments, guys. I'll show you guys pretty much everything you want. If I have to whip out the dueling book again, I can do that. But yeah, I will show you guys my takes on things, or if we're talking about like a meta analysis, I'll show what's been topping, that kind of thing. So anyway, this has been Casey, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much.